Welcome back to Muscle in the Morning, brought to you by Iron Mag Labs. Make your mark. I'm Dave Palumbo, and today is Monday, July 1st, 2017. And let's find out what's going on in the world of bodybuilding and fitness. For all of the pre-Olympia hype that we've had so far this year, I haven't heard a whole lot of talk about the giant scramble going on at the top of the bikini division. But I've got a feeling it's all about to change thanks to Anjelica Texeira. After turning the entire division upside down with her huge win at the Arnold in Arnold, Australia, the third-year pro is looking to complete the bikini trifecta and close out her amazing season by adding the title of 2017 Bikini Olympia champion to her resume. If you remember back to last year's contest, it was Texeira who gave eventual winner Courtney King all she could handle before settling for a second-place finish. But if the Anjelica Texeira we've seen all year long shows up in Vegas, it's going to be awfully tough for anyone to slow that train down. For me, one of the things that makes sports so exciting is the element of surprise and unpredictability that goes hand in hand with competition. And I'm not sure if we had a bigger surprise at last year's Olympia than the lights-out top 5 performance we saw from William Bonac. After spending most of the season trying to stay out of sight and out of mind, late last week, I guess he decided it was time to make his presence felt. A handful of new updates were released from someone inside Team Bonac that showed the Dutch destroyer looking as dangerous as ever, just under 12 weeks out from the big dance. Last year, it felt like Bonac really started to hit his stride during the European tour. And if he can somehow reach that peak again for the Olympia, this guy has a real shot to potentially jump up a spot or two come Olympia time. The Tampa Pro is only a few weeks away now, and it looks like that's where we'll get our chance to see second-year big man Lukas Wyler. This past weekend, a couple of new training videos emerged from the Wyler camp, where we see the former Arnold amateur champ looking about as big and as nasty as we've ever seen him. During last year's rookie campaign, we saw Wyler put together a couple of pretty impressive efforts, and with the new size he added in the offseason, he should be even more dangerous this time around. As long as he really nails his conditioning and doesn't leave anything on the table, I can see him making a legitimate top 5 push at this year's Tampa Pro. I think if you're going to make it at the highest level of anything in life, you've got to be able to dig down deep and channel a little bit of good old-fashioned F you every once in a while. And it looks to me like Danny Hester's got a little bit of that going on right now. Over the weekend, new video of the Classic Physique Olympia champ in action, smashing another monster back session, managed to surface, where we see the old veteran doing what he does best. Even with all the moving parts we've got coming into this year's contest, you can't ignore the fact that Danny Hester still has yet to place anywhere other than first as a Classic Physique competitor. And if he's going to keep up this sort of focus and intensity for the next 3 months, good luck trying to pry that title away from this guy's grasp. Now that the summer's here, Shark Week on Discovery Channel should be coming up soon. And before it's too late, somebody should tell those guys to send a camera crew down to Puerto Rico to get a good look at Alexis Rolon. Because there's no way in hell there's anything more dangerous floating around down there in the Caribbean than this guy. Late last week, new progress photos trickled out of a completely insane-looking Rolon, who looks like he's ready to come in and make one hell of a splash here in year 2. During his rookie run, Rolon put together 2 blazing top 4 performances at the Tampa and California Pro shows. And given the improvements he's made over the last 12 months, no one should be surprised if we see him grind out a win at some point here in the next few weeks.